On July 5th, 1826, Thomas Jefferson uttered a quote that would seep into the very fabric of our country's shadowy underbelly. Game over. Game over would be the term to best describe the endgame for these shadowy figures that control everything from our government, our education, our media, and most importantly, our video games.
With the rise of arcades in the 1980s, the CIA used video games as a tool to brainwash the American youth as a means of propaganda. The CIA hired one Shigeru Miyamoto, who worked for a small private military company disguised as a toy manufacturer named Nintendo, to help design this game. The plan was to create a game that would tap into the young minds of the American children.
One such game, Polybius, appeared in several suburbs of Portland, Oregon in 1981 as a test to see the effects of LSD and mind control, but it was quickly scrapped for unknown reasons. Although seemingly removed from history, those events would bond a dark alliance between Nintendo and the CIA that exists even to this day.
At this time, high executives of Nintendo were pledging their allegiance to the CIA and the Illuminati. It had been known that in the mid to late 80s, Miyamoto and other Nintendo executives were spotted at the Bohemian Grove performing dark rituals.
Bohemian Grove was a meeting place for the world's elite to meet to discuss secret wars and perform Masonic rituals in front of a giant owl. The Grove is the place where nanobots, chemtrails, and some of Nintendo's classic games were conceived.
Take a look at Super Mario World. Once you get Yoshi for the first time and hit the sound box, you get a message with some helpful tips. But take a closer look at that message. As you can see, it's an anagram. Add a few numbers and rearrange them to get this message. That, my friend, is Illuminati code.
However, Super Mario World was not the only game to hide Illuminati messages. Some copies of Majora's Mask were known to drive people insane, and The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time hides many sinister messages within itself.
It's well known that the ocarina was Adolf Hitler's favorite instrument. He thought the ocarina was key to unlocking mysteries of the occult. Also, look at the owl at the beginning of the game. Look familiar? It's the same pagan owl that can be seen on the $1 bill. Now, taking a look at the back of the $1 bill, you see the, of course, Illuminati pyramid with the all-seeing eye, which is in the shape of the Triforce. This is only the tip of the iceberg. Look at the letter E on the word 1. Flip the dollar bill vertically, and you will see dark parts within the E, which are also the Triforce. All of these clues are right in front of us, yet no one has the courage to speak.
But what do these messages mean? What is Nintendo's endgame? In 1992, Nintendo purchased the Seattle Mariners baseball franchise, an odd decision for a video game manufacturer. But why the Mariners? Washington is one of the first two states in the US to legalize marijuana. The other was Colorado, home to the Denver airport. The Denver airport, with its apocalyptic artwork and Illuminati architecture, is notorious for being a site for the world's elite to come and enact dark prophecy. It was also the site where a young Bill Gates, a well-known lizard person, would clone Gabe Newell, the future founder of Valve.
During the early 1990s, Microsoft were obsessed with Necronomicon and other books dealing with dark prophecies. Now, it was Bill Gates who hatched a plan for some strange book he found in a top-secret government library. The book was called Trilogy of the Half-Lives. Now, in the book, it states, steam runs through the valve when the Newell strikes 3. The half-life of all will end and begin a new one world.
Gates was determined to fulfill the prophecy of the book, so he genetically engineered Gabe Newell, considerably sped up the aging process, and set him on his mission to create the Half-Life trilogy. It has been said that when the third installment of the trilogy is released, it will signal the end of days.
Microsoft did eventually start making consoles with the release of the Xbox. They programmed the box to constantly watch and monitor the owner through hidden cameras and microphones hidden within the system.
In 2005, the members of Nintendo, Sony, Microsoft, Valve, the CIA, the Illuminati, the Bilderberg Group, the Knights Templar, the Freemasons, and the Lizard People all had a series of top-secret meetings in the underground chambers of the Denver airport. These meetings would consist of plans to further merge the gap between the 4 video game companies.
Broken games, timed exclusives, pre-order bonuses, microtransactions, DLC, the HD remakes, motion controls. These are all the tools the video game elite are using to enslave us. They are blurring the lines so much that you really can't tell if you're playing a game on a PC or a Wii U anymore. And what is with the name Wii U? Think about it. What do you do with a console? You own it. We own you. This is clear as day, ladies and gentlemen.
Look, I'm not saying it's a global mass conspiracy set to turn your brain into applesauce, but it's a global mass conspiracy set to turn your brain into applesauce.
On December 21st, 2012, Nintendo, Sony, Microsoft, and Valve signed a deal in blood that would merge all companies in order to build one single massive gaming console. A new one world order of gaming. The rabbit hole does not stop there. Some documents leaked within the Sony organization show the name of the new console. Code Vector.
The significance of the name Vector is paramount. Vector has many connections to video games, including Vector the Crocodile from Sonic the Hedgehog, Vector the Imperial Capital of the Gestalian Empire in Final Fantasy VI, and Vector Industries in the Xenosaga. The most sinister of them all is Vector Marketing, the sales arm of the Cutco Corporation.
A few months ago, I was sitting in my room playing Assassin's Creed Unity on my Xbox. Someone came down and said there's someone at the door to see me. So I walked downstairs to see who was at the door. There were 2 guys. One was short, fat, had a mustache, and was wearing blue overalls. The other was taller, skinny, blonde hair, and a green beanie. The fat guy gave me a whole bunch of pamphlets about selling knives for Cutco. We talked for about 45 minutes, and he told me about all the opportunities I had with the company. The blonde guy didn't really talk too much.
According to leaked documents, the CIA and Cutco have forged a union in order to use each other's resources in enslaving the population. According to facts now uncovered, we can see that Cutco, the CIA, and the video game industry have formed an unholy alliance, or Triforce if you will, to brainwash students into buying repackaged and broken games with endless microtransactions and DLC. With all their money gone, they will have no choice but to submit themselves into selling cutlery for the Cutco organization.
If you still don't believe it, look back at the message box from Super Mario World. As you can see within the words cut and conspire, you have the name Cutco hidden within the message. What about proof do you need? It's right in front of you!
What can be done about these puppet masters? How can we expose the lies and terror for which they bring? The answer is that we are too late. They now control every aspect of your life. What you watch, what you eat, what you read, and now what you play. These people are all around us, watching us through our televisions, our computer monitors, and our reflective surfaces, deceiving the population and sucking what is left from our humanity. Just as Thomas Jefferson stated back in 1826, it is game over. At least now, you know the truth. Oh crap, I forgot about the aliens. Sony was like really into aliens. Like really into aliens.
Hey
Hey, thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this video. I really always appreciate you watching it all the way through. Thank you so much. You guys are the best. I want to first give a huge shout out to Smash Master Show for making a cameo in this video. Man, thank you so much for doing this. You made this video so much better. Thank you. Please check out his channel in the box below, right there. Just give a little click. I also want to thank Hayden Scarnato, Luke Carlton, Austin Engler, Blaze Lynn, Beatrice Robinson, and Matt Rewis for helping with all the filming and all the production stuff. Also, a huge shout out to Used Potato, Long Arm Show, Steve-O Hobo, and Chrono Gamer for all your help as well. I probably forgot someone, so please let me know. And please, as always, let me know what you thought of the video with a comment and a like. And if you want to see more videos like this, click on the box below and subscribe if you want. I mean, I'm not making you do anything. Just, you know, your life, man. It's your life. Anyway, thanks again as always. I really appreciate it. And until next time, we're ghosts.
NRA, is that what they called it? NPR? We got it down in college towns, but I just think it's a bunch of junk.
Alright.